Applause after that mammoth feat. And I know Hikaru's been a bit under the weather as well throughout this competition.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I've been feeling better at the last couple days, though, in general, which was very good timing, certainly, because I seem to play a little bit better. I think yesterday and today I played very good games just in general. Yesterday against Gupta, and then today against Anton. I mean, I thought that for the most part I played very good games. I mean, sure, they were both doing quite well at some point, but when they slipped up, I took advantage of the opportunity. I didn't ever let the game become complicated again. So I felt that I really did what I had to do the last 2 days, especially.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you were biting at the heels of the leaders, but you came through, and again, that shows your fighting spirit, I think.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Of course, I was a bit lucky because after winning yesterday with white, I assumed today I would get black naturally, but I ended up getting white, and okay, it's certainly worked out for me. I mean, of course, it's better to play with white than black in a must-win game. So yeah, things worked out. But that being said, despite winning, I still had to play Maxime in a tiebreaker, which of course, I mean, I think. Let me put it this way: if it was anyone else, I think I probably would have won this in 2 games, but. I mean, in the 10+5, but Maxime, I mean, he's just a fantastic rapid and blitz player.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, like when I think about these tiebreak games, I mean, I think probably the first game's the one which I should have won. I mean, okay, basically, that's all kind of normal. I mean, okay, it's kind of surprising because I think this probably doesn't lose right away, but it's very bad. And it's just kind of one of those moves that you naturally play. And okay, at first I didn't see bishop h7, and then after about like 10 seconds, I realized suddenly that there's this idea because f7's unprotected, so I had to go for it. Yeah, and here kind of, okay, I calculated all of this before I played knight g5, but then at the board I kind of just like lost my mind because, yeah, okay, I repeated once, and now I took, which I think is probably correct, but here I just went insane. I just first of all I forgot about rook d8. I spent like 1 minute looking at this idea, and I thought d5, and I'm close to winning. So. I just forgot about rook d8, and it's just a game. But I think if I take, probably takes king g7, rook, let's say h4, rook f8. I don't know. I mean, it feels like white should be much better, but there's still some practical issues. Like if I play something like f3, maybe black can go some knight d5, and if I go c4, knight f4, I mean, I feel like it's probably winning, but yeah, I mean, once I played d5, I mean, Maxime just played this pretty much perfectly okay. I mean, c6 was a blunder too.
Sure.
I should have just gone b4. I mean, and it's still better, but I feel like black probably should be okay here. Whereas, I just played this and I forgot about knight b8. I mean, of course, as soon as I played rook takes a6, I saw it, but I didn't see it before I went c6. And then, okay, after this, I mean, it's just a draw. So yeah, I mean, that was a big opportunity that I let slip in the first game. So I mean, it's obviously not good to draw the first game with white. I mean, when it's elimination, but. Okay, in the second game, so in the second game then, okay, I was black, played the, can I flip the board? Not? Okay. Okay, doesn't matter. I mean, I can look at it from white side as well. Okay, this is all big theory. Yeah, okay, and rook c8's a new move. Okay, I think Vichy played knight h4. f3, okay, I mean, what's it, rook d8, I think. And there are games like Vichy against Anish in London. I think this was also Magnus against Vichy in the World Championship match. So there's just a lot of theory. And, I mean, I looked at rook c8, so I just kind of decided to play it. Thought I might catch Maxime off guard. So yeah, this is all, I think, pretty close to balanced. I mean, I think in the game Maxime might have gotten a little bit of a pull somewhere, but it never really felt like I was in any serious danger. Okay, rook e8 was a bad move. I just forgot about knight d2. Or basically, I just forgot I can't exchange everything. So wasn't seeing everything. But fortunately, the position is solid enough that I think it's kind of okay. I mean,
was there a draw offer around here? I mean,
okay. Basically, I played rook e8 offering a draw because I just forgot that he could go knight d2. I mean, I just thought like he was stuck, and then it's like as soon as I play this move, like in the previous game, I'm something like, oh, but he can go knight d2, and I mean, Because basically here it's, I mean, okay, it's still equal anyway, but I should probably just try and keep both rooks on the board, something like rook d7. Because with one set of rooks on the board, I mean, maybe white can do something. I mean, I think the danger was that at some point white can go g4, and the more pieces that are on the board, the harder it's going to be.
Sure.
So it's a slight, I mean, positional inaccuracy, but yeah. So around here, rook d2, bishop c6, a4. I mean, a4 after a4, I think it should be equal. But I was a little bit worried about something like knight e3 during the game.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't quite sure. I mean, okay, I assume that this is a draw, but I wasn't sure how easy this is. I mean, probably king g6 and g4. I mean, probably it's nothing, because probably I can just go a4, or I mean, maybe I have a waiting move? No, I don't actually. I mean, maybe here I should just do, you know, something computerish, like rook e8, king f2, rook c8, and say prove that you're better. But even here, I mean, some rook e2.
That's a bit tricky.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. I mean, I'm sure it's a draw, but it's a little bit tricky, and it's not. I mean, it's not what I would like to be playing, especially not in a game where I don't have time to think. So, yeah. So okay, after Maxime played a4, I mean, we just kind of repeated, because I mean, basically with the knight on g6 instead of f5, I mean, you're never getting g4. And now, especially with the pawn on a4, you can never really bring the knight around, because there's always going to be some c4 creating a weakness on a4. So, so that's why we agreed to a draw in the second game.
And this is when you went to the 3-minute stage now. Was that right?
Right, correct. Yeah. So okay, because I played the first.
Yeah, this was chaos. This game, I have to say. Yeah, at the end it was absolute chaos with the time situation.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you know, in general, I defended quite well. It's, I mean. Okay, it's basically we just are playing kind of some kind of positional game, and I mean, somewhere around here, I think I was already up on the clock, and I was starting to get optimistic, and
sure.
I mean, I think if it was any, I mean, like I said before, I think if it's, you know, other than Maxime and probably Magnus, I don't think anyone else would have survived to the Armageddon. But to his credit, Maxime played extremely well. Like, right around here, I was starting to press him. Like at this point, I think I had like 1 minute. He had like 20 seconds, and I thought I was gonna just start pushing him off the board because of the time situation. But somehow it just didn't quite work out. I mean, he just kept hanging on, and I mean, maybe around here I shouldn't have exchanged. Maybe I should have just maneuvered, kept pieces on the board, and keep going and hope he blunders because. Okay.
At this stage, you probably had about 20 seconds, 10 seconds each. So
yeah, but I mean, it's very hard because, of course, it feels like I should be winning, but it's like if I overpress, I can also possibly lose. So it's very hard. And okay, g4. I mean, okay, with only like seconds on the clock, I mean, I kind of have to go for this because now I think queen e8 runs into maybe b5 or something like this. I mean, b5 or queen a6. I mean, I'm going to be passive, and what's the point? So I went g4. And he took, I mean, he can also go queen c8, but I think it doesn't quite work because I think knight g5. And I'm in time maybe or not. I don't know. Okay, he can go king f1 and probably we repeat again.
Same position.
Okay, he can't go queen g4. Goes queen f5. King, I'll just put it on h8, put it on the dark square. And maybe here he can go king f1, maybe. Okay, probably something like this, and he can try to win. Or I mean, maybe I have queen f3, or I have knight f3. But okay, I mean, it's when you have like 5 seconds on the clock. I mean, it's just an impossible position to play for both sides. Yeah. So, yeah, and then like here, I mean, it feels like I should be winning, but I mean, I'm losing if I don't take the draw. I think.
Right.
Or wait, do I have a repetition with knight e4 as well? I have a cute one with this, actually.
Coming to e2, or?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, this is very cute. And I have this one. I mean, knight e2, king f1, knight g3.
Right.
But okay, I mean...
Same results.
Yeah, but I mean, so it doesn't really matter.
Sure.
But yeah, so we drew that one, and yeah, and then the last one, okay, I mean, last one I thought I was just better, actually, out of the opening, and then I just... yeah, like rook b4 was a stupid move. I mean, I should just go rook d2. And I think I'm just much better, but...
There was one moment in this game as well we saw right at the end when you only had 10 seconds left or something like this, where about 10 seconds it looked like you might be in trouble. And
yeah, but I think Rook F8 was much more precise, and I mean, I kind of played this just on intuition that somehow I would find a way out of it, but I'm not so sure because it's very, very tricky. Like Bishop F3, Rook A7, and the problem is there's always some Bishop C8 coming at some point. Like, I don't know, maybe Rook C1, Bishop C8, and but Bishop C8 now I can move the knight. But like Rook C1, let's say he goes, okay, I'll just go H5, why not? Create an extra score on H6 in case. And I'm not sure, I mean, it's impossible to tell. I mean, either white's going to be completely fine and maybe even press here, or black is completely fine and there are no issues. But it's very hard to judge. And again, I mean, okay, at this point in the game, we're already starting to get low again because this was only three minutes with the increment. So so he played Rook B8. Yeah, and okay, in this position is where I thought for a while because originally this was my original idea, but then after Bishop D5, there's this Rook C7 move, and I can just, well, I'm just in trouble, I think.
Because the pin on the knight. Yep.
Yeah, this is what I want to do. I mean, Bishop G4 is the same consequence. Takes, and Rook C7, and okay, it's just losing. So that's why it took a lot of time, and fortunately I found Rook B4. I mean, only move, I think.
Yeah, it was around here when, you know, it looked very sort of, he takes on B2. I mean, it's very, we couldn't work this out, but it was kind of like,
right,
you know,
yeah, I mean, if I don't find Rook B4, I mean, I
key
lose
move
the
to
game.
find, yeah.
Yeah, if I don't find Rook B4, I lose.
But finding this with 10 seconds left, it shows you how.
Well, I thought for 20 seconds, but yeah, I mean, Rook B4 was kind of the last move that I saw. Like, I was looking at everything except Rook B4, and then at the last second, I found Rook B4. I mean, so yeah, that's. I mean, fortunately, I found it, and yeah, after all of this, I mean, it's just Knight C5 is the key move, and then it just turns into this draw. So yeah. But.
And then you won the toss on the Armageddon game?
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's.
And this is kind of anything's possible here, but I mean, you take black always in this position. If we can find.
Yeah, if we can find the game.
I'm not sure if it's up there. We can have a little look.
No, it's not this one. Look.
We'll see if we can bring that game up quickly. But of course, in this situation, you would take black because you get draw odds, I guess. So this is the way to go.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't see it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't see the last game, but okay. Basically, I mean, the problem is I think probably if it's me or Maxime, I think whoever won the toss and got black was going to win win the match, just because I mean eventually it comes to Armageddon, and I mean that's just how it goes really. I mean, if Maxime had won the toss and gotten black, I think he would have been the champion. So I was just fortunate to win the toss. But that being said, you know, I thought I played well. I didn't play great in the tiebreak, but I mean Maxime also played extremely well. So sometimes that's just what happens, unfortunately.
But Hikaru, you're champion. Let's not forget that. You're now Gibraltar champion the second year running. So that's a massive achievement, really. I mean, especially as, you know, you've been a little bit ill during the tournament, but you came fighting back here and you've shown your fighting spirit by winning those last couple of games and showing in the tie-break why you're such a great blitz player, should we say, as well. Finding some moves like Rook B4, that was kind of like a key moment.
But okay, I mean, that being said, it was very difficult because I mean, Maxime, I mean,
it's a very
he also played very well. I mean, that's the thing, like, okay, I mean, maybe if I didn't get anything in the games, that would be one thing, like if it was just kind of equal throughout. But I mean, okay, I had some chances, but Maxime always found the right moves to keep the games going. So so yeah, I mean, it came down to Armageddon, but of course, overall, I'm quite happy because I wasn't really expecting to win. I mean,
did you think 3-4 days ago you'd be sitting here showing us your, you know?
Well, I mean, it's hard because in opens, I think there's a little bit of luck involved, and not luck in the traditional sense of you know, you need your opponent to make a blunder in order to win. I mean, sometimes you need that, but more in the sense that it kind of depends on the pairings. In that you need some opponents, especially when you're black, where they want to try and beat you. They want to come after you. Like, for example, Vichy in this game in round, was it 6 or 7, the one he lost to Gladura? I mean, basically the guy just wanted a position where there were only two results that were possible. He didn't want a position where there possibly be play. And anytime you're playing someone who's like a strong international master, grandmaster level, if they don't want to let you play a game, then you're not going to win. I mean, if they just decide they're not going to lose the game, it's almost impossible to win. So I was fortunate that in round 8 I got an opponent who wanted to play an interesting game, who wanted to take some chances, and it worked out for me. But I mean, still, I certainly lucky, because I mean, I wasn't expecting to win.
But I think it was, I don't know, you can trace this back to even to Benjamin Franklin. I think he says you make your own luck. There's some phrase like this. I can't remember the exact phrase, but you do make your own luck, and you do make your own luck here. And you're the top seed, and you made your own luck. You made your own chances, and we saw that many a time.
Somehow I found a way.
But again, you've won it again, so it's a great feeling. Right. And we have to also very quickly talk about the candidates, because you're playing great chess, and we've got to mention it. So obviously, a lot of people really want you to do well there and qualify. Obviously, we won't talk about it too much. We don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you've got some good chances there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any better chances than pretty much everyone else. I mean, I think we all are going to have our chances. But ultimately, I think the main thing is that I'm not really trying to think about it that much, because thinking, for example, Levon, I think the last 2 times that he's played in the candidates, he's been the prohibitive favorite by quite a bit, I would say, and both times things have gone pretty badly for him. And I think that's why, if you start thinking about it and treating it like a tournament that's different than just a normal round robin or a normal open or a normal event in general, I think bad things happen, because then you start thinking about what if I win, all this prize money, this and that, and I mean, what's the point? It's you can only live in the present, not the future. So I'm just going to go there, and hopefully I can play good chess, and if it's good enough, it's good enough. If it's not, it's not, but life goes on.
Of course, yeah. And how are you going to celebrate tonight? Probably having a rest, maybe, I guess, but you probably deserve one. But is there any special thing you'll do? Like glass of wine, maybe? One glass? Or
I mean okay, that's a glass of wine. I didn't know that was celebrating.
Maybe, no. I mean,
that's
a normal day.
Maybe I'm getting old now. Maybe
but we have Lee Bullock here. He has a glass of wine all the time, but he celebrates the commentary, So, but
I mean,
glass of champagne, I should have said. Sorry, yeah.
I mean, I won't do anything particularly different. But again, it's very nice to win here. Just the atmosphere, the sponsors, everyone who makes it possible. It's just a great event, and it's always nice to be here and to win.
Definitely. And I do remember I remember playing you at Blitz.
Of course.
A number of years ago. Was it 8 years ago? It was
I think it was 2007, right?
About 2007, yes.
Yeah, so it wasn't a year I won, so it would have been the year before I won, so 2007,
And we ended up on the night, it was the last night, and we were playing Blitz, I think, in the bar, and he absolutely crushed me.
I remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Remember that quite well.
I remember getting crushed. I remember losing a bit of cash to you. And
that was what, 50 quid?
I think it was a bit more than that, maybe a little bit more, maybe 150.
Maybe.
But
but yeah, I just remember I beat you quite a few times.
You beat me maybe more than quite a few times, a lot of times.
Okay, but I had an advantage. I was still too young, so I wasn't partying or drinking or any of that.
Sure.
And I think I think you had a few drinks. So
it
wasn't a fair fight.
Yeah. but do you think is anyone going to get the honour of playing Blitz against you tonight? I know, not just in case you've played quite a lot of chess. But there might be.
Maybe.
I'm not playing you for money. Can I make that clear? Can I just make that clear now? Can I clarify that point? Okay. I'm out of that equation. But
okay, that's disappointing.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just have to find someone else.
I've got to keep some money in my wallet. So yeah.
Right.
But anyway, it was a pleasure playing you then, and maybe you can just relax.
But you forgot about our online session as well.
No, I didn't. I mentioned it a number of times.
You did mention that.
I have mentioned it.
That was a little bit worse.
That was a little bit worse. I thought I was getting better at chess, but actually no. We played. I thought it was 16 games, but it might be more.
I thought it was 19.
It might be 19.
I thought it was what, like 18 to 1 or something. Okay, but
it was 19 games, but you know what? I got one victory.
Right.
One victory, so it wasn't all bad, but you won the other 18 very convincingly. So it was. Well, you're an incredibly strong blitz player, incredibly strong player, and Well done on your victory. Thank you very much for coming here,
Oh.
and obviously, you know, sharing time. Well done. Yeah,
Thank
so-
you, Simon.
And now you can have a well-deserved rest
Exactly.
So-
Well, for a few days.
for a few days.
Few
Yeah.
Off
So-
to Zurich.
okay. Well, good luck in Zurich as well. So.
Thank you.
Okay, and we just get Lizzie back, and we'll round up the show, and then it'll be a wrap. So, okay.
Okay.
Cheers.
See you later.
Yeah. Cheers, Hikaru.